I just built an AI agent that eats up the jobs of all the Meta Ads planner and executives. Yeah, right. Now, what this agent does is it performs personalized hand-holding to create new Meta Ads campaign, and how it tells you how you can actually strategize your campaigns and help you make new ad creatives for an existing company for which you have to run ads for. So it can be for your own company, or if you are a digital marketing agency, you have to run for other companies, right? Multiple companies. So it has access to all the companies which you need to run for with the ad account ID of the company which you are running the ads for. And after you have given that, it works flawlessly to help you integrate all the search capabilities which it has on the back end, and all the ad analysis of the previous ads which are currently running by the company. And after doing these both research, the searching about the product or the company, and then searching about the past ad analysis and how the ad creatives were previously structured, it then makes a new ad campaign or a new ad creative design according to the user's need. So it is basically a personalized Meta Ad executive which has functionalities of analysis, research and suggestion as well. Now this video is going to be structured in two parts. In the first part, I'm going to show you the demo of how the agent actually works. And in the second part, from the transcript of what we just tested, I'm going to show you that what all the tools were actually called and how the agent works in the background. Now, in the previous videos, I have been making this stuff for AI agent, and I realized that it was too technical, right? So this video is going to be very easy to understand and simple for everyone to understand who does not have a background in AI or even does not have a background in coding or anything as well, because this is purely no code and it is very simple to understand if you'll just see. So without any further ado, let us dive right into it. So this is a prototype which I built for the agent, and if I'll just start a conversation with it, this is built on voice flow, and I'll explain that more to you in the second part of the video. So if I just try it to you, you can see that it says that it is a Meta Ads AI agent, and what it can do is it can help from strategy preparation, campaign execution, performance monitoring, problem resolution, scaling and optimization as well. So you can see it can help me with a wide array of functions of whatever I need for planning my Meta Ads campaign. Whatever I need, it can help me design a new ad creative, it can analyze old creatives, it can plan the whole thing for me, a lot of things. So currently it has access to two companies. First is RealTooth and second is 6C Design. These are just local companies. RealTooth is a dental clinic chain running in Lucknow, and 6C Design is a design fashion brand running in Hyderabad. And it will just local. It can run for as many companies as you want, but for testing purposes, I'm just going to take two companies. First is RealTooth and second is 6C Design. And why I'm taking two companies, why not one company? Because you'll be able to see that RealTooth and 6C Design is not hard coded into this, so it can access multiple companies, and when I'll break it down to you, you'll be able to see better. So as you can see, we have got the reply. It took approximately 80 to 90 seconds for it to reply, and it takes a little bit time because it has to think on various parameters. So what it gave me was, if you can see, very highly detailed plan. So it gave me some ad campaign ideas, and before that it gave me some past analysis for what worked and what didn't work. After that, it gave me ad campaign ideas, what I can schedule my ad campaign around. This is a detailed campaign plan. So campaign objective, what the campaign will be about. Target audiences, what is the ad creative concept, so what can I make the ad creative about. Ad creative is basically just the ad copy, the ad which the user sees on Facebook. So this is the concept, the whole thing, the visuals, what will be everything, audio, call to action. This is the carousel ad. This was the video ad, the first one, and it covered various aspects. I'm not going to go into the detail of what it gave out because that is not important to this video. However, what is important is how it is able to structure its whole answer. If you can see that first it gave all the whole thing what ad creative should be about, the budget as well in USD and rupees as well, and campaign structure, one campaign objective, one ad set, how many ad copies in that ad set, and next step, what to do. But it breaks down exactly what a person should do if he or she is creating a new ad campaign for Facebook, right? So if there is a person who does not know anything about meta ads, right? Nothing, how to make it, how to schedule it, nothing. So it will just guide the whole thing. It acts as a hand holder. So you can see how it eats up the job of meta ads executive, right? Who searches and then plans the whole thing and then executes it, because it is doing the whole thing. Okay, so let us try this different function now. So I'll ask it to now provide me with ad creative ideas for a different company. Let us try a different company. So I'll do it for 6 Design. Let me repeat it. It only has access to currently a Real Tooth and 6E Design. These are two different companies, and we can add unlimited companies for it to access from, and it will just do that. But currently for testing purposes, it only has 2 companies. So I have put this, and now what it will do is it will provide me with new ad ideas for 6E Design. And how it will do that is it will search in its background about what is 6E Design all about and what are its major products and what for which I can make ad creative for. And secondly, it will analyze what the past ads of 6E Design have been about. So 2 things, and then it will think for itself and it will give me new ad ideas which I can put for 6E Design. So all the job, all the hours which the meta ad executive actually has to put in its digital marketing agency for making an ad is actually taken away in 1 or 2 minutes by this agent. So you can see how astonishing this is. So now you can see we have got an answer, and it has, I mean, you can see it has thoroughly researched 6E Design and what it is all about. You can see it searched for ratings and what key strengths, fabrics and boutique in Hyderabad and everything, and what the age group it targets and everything. Ad creative design, it gave me first ad creative design, and you can see how detailed it is, right? So if for his video, time, hook, middle part, climax and everything it gave me. Call to action, why it works, and why let me just bring you back to this, why it works. If you can see, this is very important in creating an ad creative, because you should know that why you are creating this ad creative, what is special about this ad creative that will appeal to the user, so that they'll book an appointment or come to the form, fill, and lot of other call to actions. So if you can see, what it covers is it taps into emotional significance of wedding, showcases a personalized service and quality and everything. So it covers the whole thing. This is the whole thing. It has given me 3 ideas for ad creative, and if I'll just tell it that okay, give me the detailed design of any one of that ad creative, it can give me that too. So this was the whole working of this AI agent. I can talk to it for many hours straight and ask it to modify its answer like we do with ChatGPT, right? It is the same, but it has a lot more functionality. It is a lot more detailed for a particular task only. So this was the first part of our video. Let us move to the second part of the video, where I'll break down the whole process to you. So as you can see, we are here at voice flow and we have opened the transcripts page. So now this was the whole agent. This is nothing but the prompt here with this agent is everything. This was the whole agent. What it was supposed to do, it was the whole prompt. It is a big prompt and I'll not go into the detail, but you can see that I have used various symbols for various other parts of, I have used this, I have used hashtag, I have used bold symbol for asterisk. So various type of symbols. This is called the markdown formatting, in which the AI supposedly reads the whole text in a very structured way and it is able to understand the whole intent behind it clearly. And if you can see, this agent has tools, and I'll go into that tools later, but from the transcript I'm going to the tools. So right now just know that it has 2 tools and it is working on Gemini 2.5 Flash model, a Google AI model. So let me now deep dive into what it actually did behind the scenes when we were contacting it, right? So first, if you remember in our prototype, what it happened was it gave me the whole prompt that okay, I'm this, it introduced itself, and what it did was I then said, give me ad campaign ideas and plan one campaign for me for Real 2 dental clinic, right? So what it did was it started the execution, the agent which we just saw, and after that it consumed some resources for which it took credit. So it thank. So for this thinking, it took some credits, it took some AI tokens, right? And after thinking a bit, it called tools. And which tool did it call? It called this ad analyzer and suggestion tool. And this tool, now let me take you to ad analyzer tool. This tool worked. And how this tool worked was that, okay, so it inputted this query. It sent it through a query, through a web. And it is all technical now, but I'll just simplify it to you. What actually happened? It used this tool. This tool took it to N10, took the agent to N10, where this tool worked separately. And what this tool did, it for real to dental clinic, it analyzed what the worst 5 and the best 5 ad was. So if you can see, it gave it for example, it acted as an employee, and this employee worked for a particular function, right? And if you can see, the whole function which was asked it to do, it was analysis of the best 5 and worst 5 ad creatives for real to dental clinic, including details about their design, copy, and why they performed well or poorly. So this, I did not give this. This was given by the main AI agent, which we just saw, to this agent, this sub agent, right? So it acted as an employee to a bigger employer. This was the whole thing. And then it worked. It got the ad metrics, and it did some image analysis, video analysis. I've covered the whole thing in my previous video where I talked about the whole ad analyzer. I created a whole video of that. So and after that, what it outputted was the whole thing, this whole thing, which was given to us. And if you can see, the whole thing was stored in this variable AI result, right? If you can see the whole thing. And after that, it gave me this idea in a very structured way. So the whole thing. And after that, it successfully executed. Now I inputted one more query. It was that, okay, now provide me with ad creative for 6C design, a different company. So what it did was, it started executed, it thanked for a while, resource consumption, and then it called tools. And which tool did it call? It called the research agent tool, because I have told it to give me ad creative ideas, right? New ideas. So for that, it did some research, of course. And after doing some research, it called this tool. Now this tool, you can see that this was the prompt that came. Information about 6C design, their services, products, and target audience. Now, if you'll see, I asked it to give me ad creative design ideas, right? And what it has inputted, this tool, it has asked it to get information. So it knows that, okay, if I call this tool, it will just give me the information. It will not provide me the ad creative ideas. That I have to think for myself. It will just give me that information. So it called this tool to get the information. And if you can see, this tool has worked wonderfully to provide the whole information for the whole 6C design company. And what it did was, it searched the company, and then it referred to the company questionnaire. It searched for product of company, and then it searched for reviews as well. The whole thing. So it gave information in respect to these all searches which it did. I have covered the functionality of this sub agent also in my video about research agent. So after these two big agents worked, it outputted it, and this was the whole output which it got, and it just relayed the whole output to the user, which was me, when I was using the prototype, right? So this was the whole thing which it did. So now I think you would have a better idea that how this agent actually worked. Okay, so now I'll just summarize it to you how the agent actually worked. So first, it took a user prompt, and after that, it called that agent, the main agent which was working in VoiceFlow, which we just saw. And this main agent has access to two tools. First is the research agent tool, and second is the ad analyzer tool. And after using it according to its need and according to the user's prompt, of course, if the user has not asked for getting the past ad analysis, it will not run the meta ad analyzer tool, right? It will just run the research tool. And after using the tools according to its need, it sends the output to the user. As simple as that, right? So this is the whole thing that AI agent, what it is doing. And you'll be amazed to know that I have tried this multiple times, and you just saw it for my two functions. I can talk to it a lot of time. It will give me highly personalized answers, and it has chat memory as well, so it will not forget what it just gave. I can just talk to it for a lot of time. So this was it for today's video. I hope you found the content valuable. Please drop a comment in the comment section below about what improvements you would like to see in the next videos. Also, if you have any idea of a new AI agent which you want to build, please share in the comment section as well. If you want to connect with me, feel free to message me on shivanshanand0110@gmail.com. It is displayed to you on your screen. Thank you and have a wealthy life ahead.